3 signs my chlorine is not working.
You know your chlorine's not working when you can smell chlorine. Most people think, oh, I can smell chlorine, the pool is great. No, that's not accurate. That's chloramines. You need to actually shock your pool. You put in 10 pounds of shock that, your chlorine should be at a 50 when you're done. And no, once it gets done attacking those chloramines, you're left with like a 3 part per million or a 0. So if your stabilizer level is over, they say a 50, but really I've found that you can go up as high as 80. Once your stabilizer gets above an 80, it sort of makes the chlorine stop working. And you can kind of get around that by adding more chlorine. But you just have to add so much, and at the prices that they're charging for chlorine these days, you really don't want to have to do that. You really want to minimize the amount of shock that you have to add. Third way that you might know that your chlorine has stopped working is your water is dull, right? So, you're looking at your water, you've got a chlorine residual and a pH, everything looks great, but your water is just still dull. Most of the time, if your filter is operating properly, it's going to be your chlorine is the culprit. And the way to get rid of that, even if you have a chlorine residual of, a 2 or 3 or what, you're gonna have to shock your pool. And it basically polishes the water for you. It oxidizes any contaminants like, just whatever that may be in the pool that needs to be knocked out with chlorine. But this is like a bonus one.
Oh.
Yeah, is some things won't oxidize, like oils. Right? So suntan oils and body lotions and armpit juice and all that good stuff. That can also cloud up the water, not just like a chlorine. So in this event, if it doesn't clear up when you shock the pool, you most likely have some inorganics or organics in the water that it won't oxidize. And at which point, what we like to use is called by Renda Technologies. It's called CV700. It basically removes gases off the oils in the water, leaving the water just water and not water mixed with oils.